I know. It took me a couple moments. Welcome to Angel City, folks. I'm Bodhi Chapin. Put your hands together. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. Hey, as I said, the gentleman on my left, this is Johan on the keyboards. I've got Dean Daughters, good friend and our producer here on the acoustic rhythm guitar. You've already heard her. She already began it. This is Bing on the violin. Hey, we're not going to let you guys down tonight. It is Friday night. Whatever it is that you've had going on throughout the week, put it aside. God's taking care of it. You're here. You're in a safe place. Put all those worries aside. We're here to just sing some songs for you and fellowship with you. Thanks again for being here. Hey, they need some help here, folks. I don't think so much here. Hey, we have reason to celebrate because we know what we're here to celebrate. We've got a God in His place. There's a lot of tragedy. There's a lot of stuff going on. But we have reason to be rejoicing and glorious. Hey, you know, pastors were talking earlier tonight about some of the tragedies and stuff that we're facing as a nation with the weather situation and as I alluded to a few moments ago at Chardon, Ohio. Isn't it great that, let me just tell you this, back in 1999 at Columbine High School, I was a crisis interventionist. At Columbine High School, 12 students and a few teachers were killed by two young men that walked into the school. And I remember befriending a mom and dad of one of the girls that was killed at Columbine. Her name was Cassie Bernal. Oh, yeah. And Cassie said yes. And when I say that, what I mean is that one of the young men, he pulled Cassie from underneath the desk of the cafeteria library, and he asked Cassie a very simple question. But for many of us, it sounds simple now. But he said, "Do you believe in God?" I actually heard the recording. There was some controversy as to this and that. Did Cassie really answer this way and the other thing? But without any hesitation, a 17-year-old girl who a year before folks had been dabbling in witchcraft said, "Yes, I believe." And he said, "Well, go be with him then." And he pulled the trigger and he killed Cassie Bernal. When I went to the funeral of Cassie some days later, I was amazed that Brad and Misty, who were Cassie's parents, stood up and they said, "We can grieve, but we can grieve with joy because we know where Cassie is." I know that every one of us have faced loss and struggle. Can I just encourage you tonight that you can do the same thing? And in fact, that's what we're doing here tonight, is in our own way, we might be grieving, whether it's something as dramatic as a loss of a child or a family member or a friend. We're also able to recognize that we're grieving because our job sucks sometimes. Right? You know? Or life just happens. happened. Or I wish I wasn't struggling with this addiction or that addiction. Or I wish my kid was better. I wish the streets were cleaner. But we can grieve those things, but we can do so with joy. And what I want to encourage us to remember, folks, is something that I'm remembering, and that is that this is just temporary. This song is an illustration of that. Some of you might recognize it. This song is called Temporary Home. Boy, 6 years old, a little too used to being alone. Another new mom and dad, another school, another house, it'll never be home. When people ask him how he likes this place, looks up and says with a smile upon his face, this is my temporary home, somewhere I belong. Windows and rooms I'm passing through. This is just a stop on the way to where I'm going. I'm not afraid. Young mom on her own, needs a little help, got nowhere to go. She's looking for a job, looking for a way out, a halfway house will never be home. At night she whispers to her baby girl, someday we'll find our place in this world. This is our temporary home, somewhere we belong. Windows and rooms we're passing through. This is just a stop on the way to where we're going. I'm not afraid because I know this is my temporary home. Old man, hospital bed, the room is filled with people he loves, and he whispers, don't cry for me, I'll see you all someday. He looks out and says,